back to History Hunters. We've just come back from a big Militaria fair at the Military Odyssey, and this is just some of the things we was able to find. Just going to run through some of them and see what you think. There's this little POW, German POW made cigar box or cigarette case, which was quite nice little find. Headwear wise, we was quite lucky to find this other ranks Luftwaffe other ranks side cap, which has been badly stored, but a bit moth eaten, but apparently it was stored in an old attic in a house, and it's got some information with it, and it was reported to come from a crewman from a crashed Heinkel during the Battle of Britain, and it's got a name tag inside, which is you just can't read it anymore because it's it must have been covered in so much dust and dirt at one time, but it's good provenance with it, and it's like a little time capsule really, but the moths have got at it. But apart from that, it's a real nice historic piece, which you don't seem to come across this sort of thing very much anymore. Another nice piece we managed to pick up was this Luftwaffe side cap. It's an officer's side cap with the silver piping on. Different material for the, a much higher quality material for the officer's cap. This one, not much details in, size 56. A little bit of damage to it, a little tiny bit of moth, but apart from that, a really nice condition on it. It was a good price as well. Come from a well-known dealer, always has good quality items, and yeah, they don't used to find these quite regularly, but at fairs now they're sort of getting a lot rarer now, so that was a good find. This was another nice find. Proper battle damaged M26 French World War II helmet. Nice condition. Been in a collection for a long time apparently. It's got an entrance hole here and an exit at the rear. Whether he was wearing this at the time is hard to say. There's no staining as such in the liner, but the exit hole and the entry one, it matches the rest of the patination on the helmet, so it's always been like that, but it could have been used as target practice possibly, or if he didn't have the chin strap, if he wasn't wearing it properly and it was just like it is now, it could have gone through and maybe knocked it straight off his head. It's hard to say, but this has got a story to tell, but I don't think we'll ever know the truth. So, but it's a nice find anyway, and it was a good price. Wasn't cheap, but it was a fair price. Very hard to find now, and everything you find these days seems to be battle damage. It seems to be the new in thing, but normally it's like a dent in the top, or someone's put a pickaxe through the top of the crown or something, and but I think this one is the real deal. But a nice find anyway, a good one to have in the collection. This is another nice find. I found this in the co-op, camouflage monster assault, quite rare in the cabinet these days. It was the only one left, and I managed to get it. £1.80. This was picked up a few years ago from the same dealer as we got the French helmet from, and this is a Luftwaffe helmet, which at one time nobody really wanted. They were always around about £80 or £90, but all of a sudden they're sort of like 300 plus now. But this one was bought for about 160, I think, and it's about as good as you're going to get. Probably not issued. It's got a lovely transfer in the back. If you look at the liner, it was never issued. It's not even been There's the drawstring, which has not even been run around the rest of the tongues, so maybe from a storage depot or something. But these are becoming a lot more popular now, with the price of combat lids, German combat lids, going through the roof at the moment. You know, a lot of this sort of stuff is out of people's reach, so these are becoming a lot more popular now to if you're going to get into German stuff. But yeah, that was a nice find as well. There was these Luftwaffe flying boots. I bought 2 pairs of these. We're not going to show you the first pair because they're pretty poor condition. They've been resold about 3 times by the look of it. But to find a pair as nice as this now, they're quite they're getting hard to get hold of now. And they've been used, well worn, but with original soles on them and original zips, which are, I think, Riri, which are the correct ones. These are the early pattern boots as well. I think later on they went to, I think they were double zips. Some of them have got electrically heated boots as well for winter flying and that. But yeah, they were a nice find and they were a good price as well. Another nice find was this little baby Browning pistol, which I think they're .25 caliber. As you can see with this one, it's been through the wars a bit. This was actually ground dug, I think, from a Messerschmitt 110 that crashed in the Battle of Britain. And considering, I think the reason that it survived so well is the size of it. If it had been a bigger pistol like the Luger, it probably the barrel would have snapped off. And but this would be used by some of the crew. They'd slip this in something easy to carry in their top pocket. As you can see, there's still a lot of like clay and mud still in there, the checkering on the grips. And yeah, it's got good provenance with it, and yeah, just a nice little finder really. But yeah, another good Battle of Britain collectible. Another nice find was this K98. It's got all nice WA marks and everything on it. This one is 1944 dot marked. And the nice thing about this, it's still got the cleaning rod and the sight cover on it. But this was about £300 cheaper than all the others on display. And the good thing about this, it's got the original leather strap, which is also marked GXY 43, and got a nice little WA mark on the tab there, on the leather tab, and it's just a really nice condition. It's not all matching numbers, but most of the numbers are matching. But the leather sling is probably worth £140 just on its own, and to be marked up as well is just a bonus. So yeah, that was just sitting in a marquee full of bric-a-brac, really. Not really a lot of good stuff there, but it was just laying at the side of the table. So it's always worth having a good mooch about, even when you think there's nothing in front of you. All of a sudden it just appears. Depends how it's been laid out. But yeah, really nice one.